And we're about to find out because the action is ready to begin. And Tata IPL 2025 is hotting up. We're in North India and the city of Lucknow for tonight's action. The Ekana Cricket Stadium, a wonderful facility, very warm out there in the middle, very well lit, and the energy is palpable. And tonight, Rishabh Pant leading the Lucknow Super Giants, taking on Hardik Pandya's Mumbai Indians. Match number 16 here in Tata IPL 2025. And there's in easily.
Yes, into him and then pushing it away for two.
That went the other way, across him. Scramble scene, he doesn't have the ins.
LSG batting unit, so strong.
Well, Mumbai come out free, Hardik Pandya
Nice touch, nice guiding.
Don't have to always hit the ball too hard. Keep it short of the leg. Just open the face of the bat there.
Laid up the ground leg side. So very good.
He's trying to hit the wicket.
It's loud when I was doing the toss with Hardik. Don't mind your leg.
To Mitch Marsh, very good off his arc.
And mid-on is pushed back to long on. Field to the leg side, you cannot.
Again, hard field to bowl to. Two gets it 2-4, and that's one.
21 without loss. One at the rank here, he can form.
Interested neither would Rickleton.
From Trent Bolt, again too high. Oh, you can see he's setting up on that. He can go over mid-off. If it does.
Tata IPL 2025. He is so strong. That was probably.
But that's a bit on the edge of the middle or wherever you can see the. And then ends up playing a straight.
His run at the end of the last over.
In that front leg, two right hand.
Hardik is inquiring. He didn't hear any.
Just use the angle. And look at that. There could have been a nick, but they could also be in front.
Wait. One strikers in, so now he gets low.
This one is about 96 to the right hand.
That's a front, and he's still on the cusp of obviously.
Today, it's 46 without loss. A good crowd here at the Ekana Stadium. And
He's just waiting for that leg. And then the follow through the finish.
To hit down the ground, or you
get out to the leg side.
That ball, slightly heavy ball, but this time around priced. But this time he was ready.
It's a consistency at the top of the order for his new side in his sixth.
About 185.
but he'll also appreciate a team objective.
They're out to the leg side too. The fielding this time is and he's got a half century. He's been that short on a
Slum.
If there's a gap, Mitch Marsh will find it.
A little bit of width outside the off stump. That's given 4 wickets.
Unfortunately for MI, the middle was 9 without loss, 23 in the first 6 overs. It's time for some cure matches in the power play. They've given right Vignesh a little bit of mystery about him around the house and wanting to get an interview. Everybody.
That much of the strike, he's been what?
From the other end for.
After facing a couple deliveries on surfaces where
A little bit away as well.
That's it. Yeah. Big moment it is. is. He showed that he could pick up wickets in his...
It's interesting to see if it was the wrong one that he took to play to get delighted, because he knows what a dangerous play.
Walks in now. Easily, Puran just hesitated in. So, it may take him to get going.
One delivery that he played is good in the change room, seeing the way the ball, get the ball in that arc. Go, Window.
Out straight.
Skill and proficiency as he faces in his innings. And out in the middle.
Yep, that's 88 for 1.
Local fans very happy with this. Here's a Maha 11 circle, champ Mo into the ninth. GT, his ability, and put pressure on the batters. Michael
Assessing conditions really well. So that's probably the word you're looking for. Comfortable. I just think change your pace on this.
3. Once more.
LSG got off to such a great start. One of the players that doesn't need time to have a look.
He's defined himself as a T20. The wickets have deceived Nicholas Puran.
Bowling superbly all season. He did off the ball, getting the heat and the line. Puran, he's gotten in trouble playing.
Pandya in the thick of things. After LSG had a very good start.
Stump to stump, use the variation. It's pitch, it's worth him just giving himself a...
Since 2024, Rishabh Pant on the...
He's jumping and
That's it.
Did by Markram.
Good batting from 18 balls. He's been out there for long and look to go too square.
That's it.
Markram.
Oh, wow, that is a beautiful shot. That's really good batting. He gets that ball.
Second wicket. Slow ball, using the pitch, using it.
But Rishabh Pant trying to change up. He's done it so well to fielding it mid-off.
son of Tilsris.
More than this Tata IPL.
Yeah, caught him Bosch again. That's a good catch.
That will be for losing a couple of partners.
Fast hands to catch up with it. Look to get Mumbai. They bowled generally. Everything else was full, so the batsman can set up.
Just misjudged the length of that occasion.
It's a fair delivery regarding roll it through a clear gap now. You're on
So
screen, you can
close.
signal not out. Thank you.
Discussions would have happened, so signs of it possibly.
Boundary as well, but again, it's a bit slow from
Sounded sweet. Maybe turning it around again.
this time. He goes to sweep. Puts that outside off line, but beautiful.
Very smart batting. The soul
Still gets into position. Very good batting this.
the time as well. Malcolm and Badoni between the wickets.
Yeah, not happy.
In the shot, Badoni.
Just looking at Markram's highlights there, I think here's his piece of fielding. That's better from the weights. I think Markram now, he's set.
the batting for his son. That is wonderful bowler. That's one way to do it. 50 partnership.
But smart cricket, moving out. Very clever batting.
He's trying the same. Behind square on the leg.
All together.
Also changed as well. There's been before.
Hit the gap nicely. Game as a finisher.
From Vignesh, he's not a very fast wrist. Although his skill and
so far this season. Into 7 for 5.
Tactics might have been from Hardik Pandya. Just looks like he's set up nicely.
Up to go straighter lines, a short bounce. Perhaps a shorter field.
To be going wide. So
Deep side. That's using the dimensions of the. For Trent Bolt. That fan poll question about Trent. 6.
He taken this score 4 in Tata IPL at this venue.
him as well, going past that landmark now.
That will bring you to breach the 200.
Would expect though, because it's proven. Catch right with 3 4s and a 6. It's too high.
And up the ground to its full 3.
It's played. This is he will cherish for a long time. Occasion. 5th wicket.
Runs. 203 for 8. Highest successful run chase here.
For the chase inside.
Indians, Will Jacks has opened the batting and outside of the power play.
And Will Jacks left-right combi. So no soft deliveries. The Tucker is in for Mitch Marsh. And Jack.
There's no harm trying to push hard at
in the game in Hyderabad against the...
Just a reminder.
Who's got the purple cap? Matches. Varun Chakravarti has
been shadowed. Tucker on 6 wickets, 39 shadowed, but prior to that he had to find the gap to the right.
with 9 coming off that first over.
Felt a bit weird. The team along the way for us to get, then doing some good damage in the middle.
Marsh do his demolition from the other end. Intel have you given your bowlers and Ryan?
The conditions tonight, it's not always going to be in the bowling full, it's quite easy, and especially catch it.
At the ground, big shot always going to come into play if you don't hit it.
So the longer size of leg stump, good catch. So Jack's gone for 5 in a total.
Off the mark straight away. Thank you very much for your insight and yes tonight if he gets in the just touched it.
When the ball's coming onto the bat quite nicely, but you can play your shot. See that?
Definitely plays
in terms of using that shortest out to the bit.
Wonderful crowd. Surya Kumar Yadav. Terrific shot. Talented player.
About domestically, as came into the IPL, was scouted and credit for that, but he is not
At the ground, just enough. The Bishnoi, they're hunting you tonight.
Backs up. There again. It had
Anyone apart from those at the Amandil.
plays the pull shot. The previous, look at the way he gets on top of.
Changing the field. At the radar, even though he picked up a wicket.
And outside the leg stump, the in swing. Namandir had to do was get a bit of bat on it.
Outside the off stump on a length. Cup shot he plays. 46.
Joined us.
Execution under pressure. That's the challenge to hit that area now. Just starting this partnership.
Only conceding. LSG not being effective. 5 for 2.
Change of bat certainly has worked because it's gone sweetly. Saw him get off the mark with a 6 of Jofra.
Might just be leg buys.
Well, that was about 96 kilometers per hour.
Over. It's away with your senior players, your captain, your leader.
Cleanings. 360-degree type player can score.
Fantastic.
Tim. Speed. Big Fish rolls the ball.
Good there. Quite tight, quite under and hit straight down the ground.
Delivery on the stumps. Again, the piece. Did he get back in time? Throw. Delivery. Piece off.
Again, 2 good balls to start the off. Takes this off the frustration building on Rishabh.
Just wonder if they're using that up. Sets him.
I think we're seeing it at the moment. It's 1 or 2. I think sometimes you go look.
That's gorgeous. And the placement was right.
Last batsman, he's not going to miss out on that.
Very good feed. 7 gone. 75 for 2.
Thinks it's a boundary, but this is David so far in the game. David Miller.
Into the chin. In that mid-wicket rip.
His first over. From not mine, yours.
Has played in these conditions. 86 for 2.
see a wicket after a break.
Big one too. Manning 4 after this break. It's the leg break that it is. So does Rishabh. Naaman's.
Mumbai Indians have decided it's time to bat. He is very happy. They've just put the brakes on because
So hard to bowl. He just uses it so well. But it's just the extra pace. Class batting, important boundary.
that is lovely hitting.
Mumbai Indians fan, get it off long on back. He's got to go straight.
Indians, Surya Kumar Yadav is lovely placement.
Beautiful hands. This is a beautiful shot. Yes, he gets the
Square. Cover. That is
fine point, mid off up. Nice and still. Knows that.
avoid that as much as possible.
Too much whiff after 13 deliveries.
Lower delivery, but outside the off stump, and sure Shardul Thakur.
And he commits himself. Glorious for Sky. And he'll be hoping to kick on for much
A bad ball, but just a little bit.
timed well.
That he hadn't bowled a bad ball like Surya Kumar Yadav, you know.
Played is one of his scoring areas. However, by someone.
Than anybody. But Sky's good enough. Speed in from the bow.
It's wonderful hitting by someone who hasn't.
It's even bigger. It's Eddie. First ball.
And you so often see that.
But it's very short. Great way to finish the over.
Mix frustration for the bowler.
He's so powerful down the ground. This occasion.
I like this skipper speaking.
Coming in this penultimate over, we spoke about it.
Get the new batter in.
But they've just come to the fore. Don't look at. That is to solve. So there's space on that side.
This time much better in the execution.
Guys, they've gone to run in that season. Went on to a new. Be a tough chase because Lucknow Super Giants hope.
Game